My people, good afternoon, my people. Nice little spontaneous live, my people. Been hearing some interesting informations today. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat here. Oh, let me say good afternoon to the one and only. You know the one and only. The fantastic, the fabulous, the tremendous, the wonderful, the gorgeous, the beautiful Peggy. Afternoon, darling. Nice to see you. Keeping control of the channel. Very, very good. Well, what can I say? President and the left-hand lady of the channel. Yeah, she promotes a lot of channels, and I think she's got a job in her hand. She's up for doing a new project. She's going to be helping out Gail with her new channel. Peggy and the Bristol Bomber are going to help out Gail to get her channel up and running. And I tell you what, it'll take off and it'll smash it. With these people behind Gail to get her started, the channel will be up and running. And yeah, and we hope Gail's channel smashes right through the stratosphere. Yeah, the stratosphere. So that's good news that Peggy will be in Bomber, Bristol Bomber that is, will be giving Gail a bit of a hand to get up and running. As I say, that Gail, like, she's got all the patter. She's got the most infectious laugh on YouTube. Fantastic lady. And I've got no doubt in my mind that her channel will smash the glass ceiling. Boom! It'll smash the glass ceiling, it will. So let me say good afternoon to a few people before I start on a few themes, a few topics. I will start on a few topics in a moment. Let me say good afternoon to Tim Smith. Good afternoon to this Tim Smith. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to Piercy. Good afternoon to Piercy. Good afternoon to ya. What does Piercy say? I'm hated and blocked from the channels because I took Gail's side. Shuffling, Archie and Julian, we're all effing bullying rats digging in on bullies. Piercy, man, they've stitched you up like a kipper. Yeah, big shout out to the Piercy. No worries, mate. Gail will have a channel up and running. Yeah, you'll slip right into her channel. Her channel will be fantastic. No doubt about it there. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah, I'm hitting the high notes there. Yeah, my people. Yeah, no doubt about that. She will definitely smash through the glass ceiling. Good afternoon. Did I say good afternoon? Hang on. Did I say good afternoon? Good afternoon to the Piercy. Good afternoon to the Piercy. Good afternoon to ya. Just in case I forgot about him there. I know I was talking to him a minute ago, but good afternoon to the Manx man. Good afternoon to the Manx man. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, man. This boy's got it to a T, this one. Yeah. People like to copy the odd thing I do on different channels. They do it. There's one particular channel copies a lot of my little stuff, but I don't think you'll be able to copy this one without people noticing. And you'll just get the idea of what I mean in a minute when I do this. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to ya. Try copying that without empty noticing. Good afternoon to the live follower. Good afternoon to the live follower. Good afternoon to ya. Oh yeah, my people. This is good. I'm getting into the swing of it. Oh yeah, that's Film Boy doing the donkeys, man. Oh, brilliant this morning. Just before I got out, I was in that chat with the Film Boy cesspit. Big shout out to the Film Boy cesspit. Peggy, dig out the link for the Film Boy cesspit thing, so people can go over and subscribe to Film Boy cesspit. Yeah, he had a good flow with the donkey thing. I found that quite funny, actually. I was enjoying all the donkey banter, banter in the chat up for donkeys. I don't think he noticed me in the chat, but nah, he probably did, but he was in full flow with his donkey stuff, you know. Good afternoon to the film boy, film boy, film boy. Good afternoon to the film boy. Good afternoon to ya. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, this other guy's brilliant. This guy. Hang on, I've got an itchy eye. Hang on. Itchy eye in my head, that is. Yeah, this guy's really good as well. Look, let me say good afternoon. Let me say good afternoon to Bristol. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber, Bristol Bomber, Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to ya. This guy's brilliant. This guy, I'm just going to put on the screen. I'll give him his good afternoon. This guy's. I rate this guy on YouTube. I rate him highly. Good afternoon to the Narrative Destroyer, the Narrative Destroyer. Good afternoon to the Narrative Destroyer. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, Craig, his name is Craig. I think you do great stuff, man, on your channel. It's creeping up there, man, but I like it. I like your style, man. Very, very good is the style of the Craig. Yeah. Craig. Do you like that wee Scottish touch for you? Craig. Yeah, I rolled my R's there. Craig. Right, let's go down here a bit, see what else we got. Oh, good afternoon to the Emma, the Emma, the Emma. Good afternoon to the Emma. Good afternoon to ya. It's Emma. She's a diamond, isn't she? She's got little diamonds in her avatar thing as well. Yeah, she's all right. It's Emma. Who else have we got here? Did I say good afternoon to the... I'll do this. Good afternoon to the Tim Smith. Tim Smith. Tim Smith. Good afternoon to the Tim Smith. Good afternoon to ya. This is a laugh, isn't it? Well, I think it is. I think it is. That is funny. I know I shouldn't be laughing at my own partner, but I can't help it. Good afternoon to the Sean, the Sean, the Sean. Good afternoon to the Sean. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, UK Hulk TV is Sean, innit? I just call him Sean, like, because it's more friendlier, innit, sort of thing, you know. Sean will come on and do a pose in a minute, probably, you know, the old Krista. Yeah, he's got abs like a washboard at the minute. You know, them defined muscles. Defined muscles are coming through on this Sean. Yeah, he's been well trained by the one and only, the legendary Hector, trained him. You know Hector? Hackney guy. Well, used to come from Hackney, my manor, where Son of Sparrow was born. Yeah, Hackney. So I've got a good connection with Hector. He's a Hackney guy originally. Yeah, and he trained the Sean. Yeah, he trained him. Sean's lost half of it, think. I don't know if it's half or whatever of his body weight. Like, he was a big guy, wasn't he? But he went on this fitness thing with Hector for the boxing and all that. And oh, blooming hell, he's lost all that weight and he's looking in tip-top conditions. Tip-top conditions, tip-top. Good afternoon to the one and only, the Sean Wayne, the Sean Wayne, the Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to the Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to ya. Sean Wayne is roaming the prairies on his horse. Yeah. No, like he likes into the westerns. He likes his westerns, Clint Eastwood and all that sort of stuff. John Wayne, aka Sean Wayne. John Wayne, all them sort of movies of the western genre. You know what I mean? Like, he likes all that sort of stuff. Like, who else have we got here? Oh, yeah, we've got the one and only. Good afternoon to Gail. Good afternoon to Gail. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, Gail's going to smash it with her new channel. She's going to have the Bristol Bomber and Peggy helping her out to get up and running or something like that. They'll give her a bit of support. And I've got no doubt in my mind that this lady from the northeast of England, with the infectious laugh, she'll smash it. She'll be brilliant on lives and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, brilliant on lives, all that banter stuff and all that. She will be fantastic. She will be brilliant on that. Oh, this is another guy. When I go into my topics in a minute, I will talk more about this fella. But let me just say good afternoon to him, because I was going to mention him. No, this fella. Let me do this one first. Good afternoon to Gavin L. Gavin L. Gavin L. Good afternoon to Gavin L. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this guy in a minute when I get through the afternoons. Here he is. There. No, there he is. Good afternoon to Mr. Darkraver79, Mr. Darkraver79, Mr. Darkraver79. Good afternoon to Mr. Darkraver79. Good afternoon to ya, aka DJ Masters, aka Chris, I think his name is. I am going to talk a little bit about him in a moment when I get through the afternoons. It's going to be something good for him, but in a positive nature. So he does not need to get what's the word? Get nervous or on high hype. I don't know if that's the right word, but don't worry, it's something positive for DJ Masters. Yeah, who else have we got here? All right, I'll go down. I'll soon be starting the old spiel. The old spiel will be starting. Yeah, the Narrative Destroyer was in the chat. I watched some of your donkey stuff, Johnny, selling hats for donkeys at Aldi Middle. Thank you very much, Craig. Thank you very much for that, Craig. Yeah. So it's yeah. I'm going to start the old thing in a minute. I think I've got most of the people here. Good afternoon to the Michael King. Good afternoon to the Michael King. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, we're getting through them. Okay. Oh, yeah. Good afternoon to the Stir of Echoes. Good afternoon to the Stir of Echoes. Good afternoon to ya. Oh, God. Yeah. Sorry about this, my people. I can't help myself. I think I'm going crazy with this YouTube. Good afternoon to the maniac. Good afternoon to the maniac. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, he's a Rangers supporter, he's a maniac. And I always wish the Rangers well when they're playing in Europe and things like that. Yeah, not in the Scottish League, but no. I can't wish them well in the Scottish Premiership League, but I can wish them well in Europe. See, so I'm generous. Is this a Dogman? The old Dogman? Good afternoon to the Dogman. Good afternoon to the Dogman. Good afternoon to ya. Hang on, what did you say? Johnny, it's a life. Some have one and others make them up. Bear no ill will towards chat or any channel. I have neither watched or listened to any of it. Wishing you well. Yeah, well, the Dogman seems to be taking his... I know Filmboy is on the thing about donkeys with the Dogman. You know, the donkey theme? Yeah, donkey theme. I don't know if the Dogman knows about that. Hang on a minute. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't suppose he does know about it, but it seems to be, excuse me, Dogman. It seems to be that it seems to me, I mean, if you just take this YouTube, if you take YouTube with a pinch of salt and all that, at the end of the day, it's just an app thing, isn't it? You can turn it on and off and you don't have to thing me, but I mean, I just think at the moment, Dogman, that the film boy he's got you associated, he's associating you with donkeys. Blooming donkeys, man. You can jump on in a minute. I'm going to put the link in for all comers. Just before I do that, yeah, he was talking about donkeys and all that, Dogman. You're welcome to jump on, and well, even if the film boy jumps on as well, whatever, and you can have a chat about the old donkeys and all that. Good afternoon to the dog terrorist. Good afternoon to the dog terrorist. Good afternoon to ya. Blimey hell, did I do the good afternoon to Dogman like that? I always do that anyway. Good afternoon to the Dogman. Good afternoon to the Dogman. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, just in case I forgot that one. This is Ben from the Valleys, Run the Valleys. I know him. He sort of just goes to the odd channel now and again. He's keeping low key. Benjamin Blanco Pickett from Run the Valleys. Really, really good guy he is. Good afternoon to the Benjamin. Good afternoon to the Benjamin. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, from Run the Valleys. Very, very good. It's somewhere I've never been. I've never been to Wales, and I've never been to Ireland, the island of Ireland, north or south. I've never been to these two, which you would call countries, really, if you go in history and all that sort of stuff. Like, good afternoon to the Minto, Minto, Minto. Good afternoon to the Minto. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the bare bones, the bare bones, the bare bones. Good afternoon to the bare bones. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the legend, legend, legend. Good afternoon to the legend. Good afternoon to ya. We're getting through. We can start the topic in a minute, right? Oh yeah. He has to get something different, didn't he? Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Purple trackie in a purple trackie incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Yeah. I still remember it. He's not got it on his avatar, but I have retained that information from Purple Aki in a purple trackie incognito mode. Yeah, my people. Definitely, man. He's a bit of a legend, this Purple Aki there. He is a bit of a legend. So that's it. I think I'm more or less covering people here. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me come back to that one. Good afternoon to the legend, the legend, the legend. Good afternoon to the legend. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. Good afternoon to the cheeky monkey, cheeky monkey, cheeky monkey. Good afternoon to the cheeky monkey. Good afternoon to ya. Check out Monkey in a Hole, my song. In my playlist, I've got 2 songs. The Sun is Shining Down on Me, I wrote. And Mary O'Donnell sings that one, and I sing the other one. Just a one-off I do, called Monkey in a Hole with a video. Check that out, cheeky monkey. You might like that one. Because you've got your name on that avatar, and I'm thinking my song is called Monkey in a Hole. You might like that. Let's get the link in and we'll get somebody on in a minute. Tony Macaroni, yeah. Good afternoon to the Tony Macaroni, Tony Macaroni, Tony Macaroni. Good afternoon to the Tony Macaroni. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, Tony's been a bit. He's a good guy as well. They are. Well, they are. You know what I mean? Like, they all are. I'm just shooting straight through this chat now. I think we've covered everybody up to date. All right, I'm just going to start with something not controversial, but before I put the link in, Darkraver79. Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase it. Mr. Darkraver79, aka DJ Masters, the Music Man. Big shout out for Music Man. Music Men are all powerful. And I am a big supporter of Music Men anywhere on YouTube. Anybody that's into the music, I support you 100%. And he does the sets, doesn't he? DJ sets. I think a lot of it is the dance music and all that sort of stuff. Let me just say good afternoon to Karina. Good afternoon to Karina. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, so he's came on the scene as a sort of a DJ Masters, but his name of his channel is Mr. Darkraver79. And yeah, he's came on to do a bit of music and that, but he's got himself right into this other argy bargy, if you want to call it, and all that. You know about the geezer. You know the geezer that's going to be leaving YouTube. Now I'm hearing on a grapevine called Mr. I don't really like talking about this guy, so I don't want to mention his name, but I will give you his initials. DH. I am hearing is leaving, and what I'm hearing on the grapevine is this fella, Mr. Darkraver79, aka DJ Masters, has come right in there and shook up Mr. DH. I'm hearing it. The Mr. Darkraver79, aka DJ Masters, was on a panel the other day with a few other fellas that are on to that, getting rid of Mr. DH, getting him off YouTube. And this Mr. Darkraver79, aka DJ Masters, he sort of imposed himself in the panel and went, listen, guys, this is what you do. This is me paraphrasing the DJ Masters. We're going to go down there and we are going to do peaceful protests. We're going to go down to Carlisle, and we're going to go to Montrose. We're going to go outside his gym and all that. We're going to go outside the gaff. We are going to go there. We're going to doorstep him. This is a DJ Masters. You know the guy, Darkraver79? He's took control. He's took control and said, forget about all this keyboard stuff. You know the keyboard stuff? No. I'm new to YouTube. I've only been on 10 days, but I'm here to make a statement. And this is the plan of action. Jump on board with me. He's took the lead. He has took the lead. And the next minute I hear DH is leaving YouTube. I'll give big credit to the one and only Mr. Darkraver79, DJ Masters. I give him big credit for that. I think that got through to the guy, to Mr. DH, and he thought, I ain't messing with this Glasgow boy. No, the Glasgow boy. I mean, he lives outside Glasgow now, but he's one of the boot boys. The boot boys from the Govan Hill. Yeah? Govan Hill boot boys. You don't mess with the Govan Hill boot boys. And the DJ Masters being a music man and all that. Don't worry about the music and all that. He's not a mug, is DJ Masters. Mr. Darkraver79, aka DJ Masters, is not a mug. He's took the bull by the horns. He says, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Follow me. Get away from your blooming behind your computers and all that. Get yourself out there in the field. Get yourself out in the field. Come, follow me. I will take you to confront Mr. DH and we will doorstep him and all that. And the next thing, before you know it, before you can say Alakazam, yeah, DH has threw the towel in. He's gone. He's not actually gone yet, but he will be going. He said, that's it, I've had enough. And I'll give big credit and big kudos to the one and only Mr. Darkraver79, aka the DJ Masters. I give you big credit, sir. I give you mucho credit, senor. Senor, I give you lots of credit for that. Let me say good afternoon to somebody else. Good afternoon to the John Smith's Personal Security Cooperation Limited. Good afternoon to the John Smith's Personal Security Cooperative Limited. Good afternoon to the John Smith's Personal Security Cooperation Limited. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, no bother about that there. So the guy, I'll tell you what, I reckon that was a lot to do with it. He did say he'd only been here 10 days, but in that 10 days, he has come through the YouTube like a tornado. And actually he's rejuvenated, you know, the Scots on YouTube. He's rejuvenated them. You can't really class me under the bracket of the Scots because I'm sort of a Londoner, and I'm a Londoner, and all right, I'm originally from Glasgow donkeys years ago, so I don't come under that. But he said that the others were all flagging and that. And he's came in and he's went, look, follow me. I am the leader. He's the leader up there in Scotland at the minute. Yeah. Mr. Darkraver79 DJ Masters. He's come into YouTube and he said, I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. Follow me and I will take you forward. That's what he's done. So he's took hold of this thing about the DH stuff. Said that keyboard stuff and all that. That's not enough. He said that the other day on a live with a few of these guys that have all been banging away at it. They've been banging away at it for years, which is fair enough. They've been on a long campaign, but they're a bit like, you know, they're on a long campaign, so they've, you know, been doing it for ages, but it's not really materialised results. And all of a sudden, Mr. Darkraver79, aka the DJ Masters, says, hang on a minute here. Forget about this keyboard for a minute. We are going to doorstep this DH. We're going up there to Montrose. Follow me. I am the leader. I will go to the door. I'll go to the front door, he will. To the gym, or whatever he may be, Carlisle or Montrose, and I will confront him. And I'll tell you what, there's no doubt about it, that has got a lot to do with DH now throwing the towel in. So big shout out to the one and only Darkraver79, the DJ Masters. He is a top fella from the wonderful city originally of Glasgow, Govan Hill Boot Boys. Govan Hill Boot Boys. Yeah. I've just got a call. I'm just going to put my thing on my phone on mute, and then I'll put the link in. I've just got to deal with something. Just for a moment. Right, my people, I'm going to put the link in. I just had to do some administration there. As you do, you know, as you do. I have to do administration. Yes, I do. So let me get the link in the chat, and if anybody wants to jump on, they are welcome to jump on. My people, definitely welcome to jump on. Oh yes, I've got to just do something else. Let me see this. This is a quick one. This is a quick one. I've got to do it on my phone. Won't take a second, this, my people. This won't take a second. Where am I? This, my people. Yeah. Okay, mission accomplished, my people. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, my people. I do these sort of things. Let me just copy the link, my people, and we can get people to jump on. Sorry for the hold up there, my people. I had to do something that was very, very urgent indeed. I've stuck the link in, and all comers are welcome to jump on. My people, yes, my people. Good afternoon to the Glen Seaward, the Glen Seaward, the Glen Seaward. Good afternoon to Glen Seaward, good afternoon to ya. You've got to be switched on when you're doing this YouTube stuff, and this boy is switched on. Yes, my people, switched on. Yes, my people. Let's see who comes through here. Who have I got here? Hang on a minute. Let me pick my oh, I know it is. Just give me the thumbs up, DJ. Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't even have to put one thing, my Jake. You know the man.
Fucking hell, man. Is the dementia kicked in with you, joke me?
Sorry, what?
Is the dementia kicked in with you? Who's that all about? Hello, everybody. And fucking hell, mate. Come on. I'm only having a pleasure after you, man. Fucking hell, bro. Get sort the spanners out, blocking people and all that, because you don't want to hear facts.
No, that wasn't me. That was sabotage.
Your spanners, sort them out, get rid of this. There's some banging in your spanners that's blocking everybody, bro. Because I'm in the fucking chat.
Yeah, I just got shot.
No, honestly, mate, you don't want to hear facts. Bro, I'm not shouting at you, mate. It's... Yeah, somebody's in your spanners knocking fucking cunts out the fucking way, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, how are you anyway? You good, mate? You good?
Masters, there's your face of the dog, man. Look at his teeth. 30 fucking two of them all bought and paid for in
Looking fucking smashing, Dogman, my boy. Looking smashing.
I'm going to take my face off screen. The first time I've ever put it on screen, that's in Japanese channel.
Yeah,
that's because
Dogman.
Right, 2 seconds.
Hail, my friend, you'll never walk alone, you know that.
Just give me a second. All right, folks, good afternoon to Japanese. How are you, Masters? Good afternoon. You can ask me any question. Please don't let any... Listen to me. You can ask me any question. I'll answer any question, but just keep it to the three of us on the channel for now. Let the people ask questions in the chat if they want. Let them call me names. Let them say what they want. I'm not going to talk about my cousin fighting Aries the same way he talked about me. But he did say one thing is true. I didn't shoot you. I didn't shoot you, kid. I didn't shoot you. But you did get shot. All right? Another thing, too. I'm not going to disrespect your family. I'm a cousin on your father's side, the Canavan side. Your fucking last name. I'm not going to say any more about you.
You're a Canavan?
No. I'm not a Canavan. Just on the Canavan side.
Right.
It goes a lot further.
Right, mate. Right.
It goes a lot further. My name's
I don't want to say
Canavan.
Do you know what MCF?
Listen, I'm going to say nothing for a minute, but what I want to do is I want Japanese to ask me whatever questions he thinks he needs to ask me, and I will answer them truthfully and honestly.
Sure,
there you go, Japanese. Good afternoon.
It's a straight talk, man. That is.
Ask me any question. I've showed my face. I don't have the head of a donkey. I don't have a body like that. My body's covered in scars, bullet wounds, and fucking star wounds. So, ask me any question, Japanese. Any question you want. I'm not on here for a fight. I'm on here to tell a little bit about me. I'm showing my face for the first and only time I'm going to show it. So, listen, the rest of you is good, bad, and different. That's me, a handsome bastard for 55 years of age. I have a full head of hair.
You're right.
I have a full set of fucking teeth, and I wear boxer shorts clean every day. Every fucking day.
Every day.
As a Scotsman now living in London, ask me any question, and I swear to Jesus Christ, as true as my family is in Ireland, and as true as that my family has horses, dogs, even a few other animals, and as true as they have the land they live on.
Good spirit.
You're a good spirit, my boy. You'll never walk alone. I say this to you, Guy, to the people in Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Jack Sparrow, the first man I've ever said this to, live on YouTube. Ask me any question you want, and I will answer it truthfully. There you go.
To tell you the truth,
and me.
Speech over.
Yeah, I'll go first, Dogman. I mean, really, to tell you the truth, I don't really know any question to ask you because I don't know where this thing's came from. You know, the thing with Film Boy and all that, this donkey thing.
You know something, Jackney, I'll tell you something now. I never moved away from Film Boy or the cesspit because he actually did anything personally to me. Let me put that out there. I've never said bad about your family, and I've never mentioned your wife or your children unless it was in a good light. All I've done was I spoke for about an hour and a half, and I brought you into the conversation loads of times, but I never once mentioned your fucking name. Never once. Never, ever once did I mention your fucking name until about 5 or 6 minutes before the end of the chat, because I said to myself, I'm going to give him some views. I'm going to give him some views, and I sat back and I waited, and all it took was about fucking 15 seconds, and he made up a story. I don't know who it's about. Shay O'Shea, the taxi man, or is it me? Is it Shay, the dog man? Well, let me tell you, the dog man is an open book because he's got fuck all to hide. So please ask me something, even about my family, about my life, where I grew up, how many dogs I have, how many horses do the family have, where the places are. I'll give the people the places. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll name the fucking little villages they're in. There you go. And I'm not talking about one village in the north of Ireland. My family's probably in about 15 villages in the north of Ireland, and also in the city of Belfast. I'll tell you another thing too. My close family and siblings, nieces, nephews, and listen, we have addicts, we have autism. When I say addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics, all kinds of things. We even have a nonce in our family. We even have a nonce, and do you know where he is? He's
basically that's a normal family, mate. That's a normal family in the Western Hemisphere.
People throw stuff out there in the world, mate. And I'm going to say this to Jackney, and I did never say it online. I've never, ever, ever been involved in an organisation. The only person or whatever I took orders from was my father, who's passed 28 years on the 16th of October. My father's a Falls Road man. Albert Street in the Falls Road. Albert Street in the fucking Falls.
The old Albert Street
Road. You remember the from Belfast? If they want to question my
me, man, I don't believe it. Somebody get a blare on, man. I need to get back in, lads, right? Hell. He's peace. Fucking phone's constant. This is there, lads. I'm back on.
Decent. Dear little lad, listen. The most decent working class families in West Belfast. If there's one thing I hate and detest is working class people trying to be middle class Catholics. They make me fucking ill. I would rather sit and talk to Prince Andrew. I dislike middle class Catholics in Ireland, particularly in Belfast. They're good for nothing. And this goes to all the middle class Catholics, including two of my sisters. I love yous, but you're a fucking bollocks. That's the only bad thing I'll ever say about my sisters, but I love them dearly. So, Jackney, please ask me fucking something. I'm tired going on fucking rants. I do have a life. I do have horses. For fuck's sake, open your big Scottish London mouth and fucking ask me.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you
please.
Something. You know, when you came on there, we could see you. You know, that was you. Like, Is this the first time you've sort of revealed yourself?
I've never shown I have never shown my face on YouTube, and I'm still recovering from illness. Believe me, there's nearly 2 stone off me since 10 or 11 days ago. There's nearly 2 stone away off me. I'm afraid of no man, yet most men would fucking beat me in a fist fight. And when I say I'm afraid of no man, the only thing a person can do to me is kill me, mate. And I don't fear that. I've lived it all my fucking life. And I've never been involved in an organization. I spent time in Southside Chicago, one of the most violent areas in America. Do you want me to take you to the year? I can't do it. I can even take you to the street. I can even take you to the Irish people and the people who think they're Irish. Even the black people in America think they're Irish. I don't care. They're just black and white. That's all they are, human beings, mate. You try and take off these narratives from every part, from everything, some of the worst things in the world, and just call me it and just do it. Honestly and truthfully, I think when I was about 16, I think it might have affected me. And then I grew up and I lived through a sectarian, nonsensical, horrible war that should never have happened. I don't hate people because of their religion. I don't even hate people. I dislike and despise. I'm jealous of nothing. I've got a hell of a lot less than most. Believe me, I have a lot less, but I've got enough. And I've attacked my family first and foremost. So, Jared, you're still family, you're still a distant cousin, and you're still a Canavan. So, whatever you do, whatever you say will affect nothing in my life. You live in one of the most beautiful parts of Ireland still. And better still, I've already spoke to someone in the family. I says to them, I want you to organise something for me in about a week and a half's time, Jockney. It's the God's truth. I says, I want you to put 3 or 4 of the horses in the back of one of the horse boxes. Just one of the horse boxes, by the way. Not the 6 we have. Not the 2 we pull behind the car, or the F12, the F6 Volvos, or the 2 Scanias 1200s. So, I think I'll use a Scania this time. I'll not be driving. But I tell you what I will do. I'll ride one of the most beautiful beaches in Ireland. That's right on a doorstep where you fucking live in a seaside town. Not to prove anything about me, just to show you how I live my life. And I'm not going to go down in the horse box. I'm not even going to sit in the horse, sit with the horses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my missus. I bought her a convertible, not a brand new one, not a brand new one. I bought her a convertible, little sports car. She loves it. Is she beautiful? To me, she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, apart from the mother of Jesus. And I mean that. You may think she's ugly, but then again, I don't give a fuck what you think. So think about that. You've not affected my life, Philip Boy, or my cousin, third or fourth. I'll never say a word about you, kid. And I mean that. You've got your own demons, you fight them, and you're not even half cooked yet. And remember, I was shot by a British soldier. And I was shot by a British policeman here on the streets of Belfast. You were shot by your own people. Just remember that. Ask yourself why without me saying anything. You were shot by your own people. As for your whatever you did, I don't care. You never did it to me. I've always backed you up because it's a bit of respect, I suppose, for a fellow Irishman, nothing to do with family. Have I seen you? Yes. Have you ever met me or have I ever met you? No. You were telling the truth, but I never ever said I had. Never ever said I had. So, if you want to know my tattoos, we'll leave that to another time. If you want to know my experiences, I would just love to come back on the Jockney Sparrow and just tell my story bit by bit. Jockney, make a series. The Dogman, the Nunts, the Chicken Shagger, whatever they want to call me. But I'll tell you what they will have at the end of it. And I ask for nothing. They'll have fucking respect for a man they don't even know. There you go. So, Jockney, with the greatest respect, if you've got one question, I'll answer it no matter what it is, boy. And I mean this from my heart. Genuinely from my heart. And I've never spoken. Ask me a fucking real question.
This is a sort of, not a question, but it's a sort of a, I don't know how to put it. I would have thought if somebody was guilty, guilty of something, then why would they show themselves? You've just showed yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll tell you what I'm guilty of. The people want to know what I'm guilty of. I'm guilty of being a Catholic, growing up in a partition part of Ireland, which is ruled and still ruled by the British. I'm not going to go into individual fucking cases, for the simple fact is we've all got hurt, every single fucking one of us. How do I see myself in life? I just see myself as an ordinary guy who grew up in a horrible, horrible environment, but yet my home city, I watched it bombed, built, murder, mayhem from everywhere. I've never said any different. My life doesn't change. It doesn't change. Is Ireland at peace in the north? Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. It's not. And don't ever believe it is, because as long as Britain has its hand in Ireland, there'll never be peace. There'll always be an Irishman or an Irishwoman willing to take up arms against anyone who wants to have their country. And I will neither condemn nor condone it. So it's either, listen, they're Irish, whatever way they choose to live their lives. I did mine, and I didn't do it for any organisation. Never forget that, people. You don't have to be in something to do something. You don't have to be in something to do something. Anyone, Republican or otherwise, and a great man said this, and the man passed away after 66 days, and I do know his family. I know his family personally well, all my fucking grown life, was Bobby Sands. And also Joe McDonnell and Kieran Doherty. Why? Because they're from West Belfast, where I'm from. Now, that's three of the people who died in prison. As for my missus, yes, that is her uncle. That is her uncle, Sam Miller. Do I care about Sam? Yes. Have I ever spoke to him? No, nobody's fucking business. I don't tell you who I speak to. Am I looking to be a big star? Listen, to tell you something now. I am a star. I'm a star to my family. And I'm a star to the people who I love. That's all I need to be, mate. And my moral compass is so fucking far thinking. People are still going to wait 20 years to catch up, because I've travelled the world, don't forget. I've travelled the fucking world. I used to come back to Ireland to fucking do my fucking, what they call them. What do they call them over here? They call them spectaculars. Spectaculars. And then I disappear for fear.
Spectaculars? What's that, Dogman? Hello, Dogman? Dogman, where have you gone? Your sound's gone, Dogman. Blimey hell, I don't know what happened to Dogman. I think it's his reception. Dogman, do you want to go out and come back in or something, if you can hear me? It's just went. Dogman, have you muted yourself? Have you? Hello, Dogman. I don't know what happened there with Dogman. Hello? I hope he's all right in the other end there. I don't know, it just went off suddenly. Dogman. Oh, it looks like Dogman's gone. I don't know what happened. His thing just went quiet there. If he comes back on, I'll move his thing off and see if he comes back into the, what do you call it? I think it might have been his internet or something there. My people, I think it was his internet. Oh, anyway, look, whatever you say there, that is a statement. Dogman appeared, and I thought he was going to turn his camera off, because it never went off, so I put him on screen. Everybody's seen Dogman. So that's like, Dogman didn't look like he's hiding from anything, like guilty, like guilty of anything. Yeah, he showed himself. He was there for the ages. You must have seen him on the screen, Dogman. Yeah, he came on there and he was there. He was doing whatever he was doing there, like giving us telling us what's going on, sort of thing, like. So there you go. I mean, what can I say about that? Whereabouts his thing we went to, what do you call it? DJ Masters. He disappeared. I don't know what happened. Okay, stick the link back in. There was somebody was asking for the link, man. All comers are welcome on the link. Anybody can jump on. I mean, I don't know if Dogman's his reception area for his Wi-Fi at the minute or whatever. But anybody else can jump on at the moment and have a chat with me about things or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, as I say, Dogman just appeared and we seen Dogman standing up. He was there. he said, yeah, I'm showing myself to you, Jockney Sparrow. Like, I mean, apparently he said he was on my channel ages ago. I can't even remember exactly when or whatever, when he first started it. Like, so I don't know what happened there. Like, hang on, I've got to put my banner up. I've got somebody in the back studio. I've got to check in case I get palm bombed and all that. Hang on, let me put my banner up to check out. Hang on. Oh, hang on, that's not right, is it? Hello, can you speak to me from the back studio, please? Say something to me so I know who you are. Hello? Can't hear you. Have you got your mic on? It looks like Emma, but I don't think she's got a mic on. All right, I'll put you on, but you haven't got your mic on, Emma. Let me put her on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can. You must have pressed.
Jockney Sparrow, eh?
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me get.
Hang on.
Keep your head on. I'm trying to get this banner off. The woman's getting on top of me, man. I'm just. Yeah, what are you doing?
Jockney Sparrow, my granddad. I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy. I'm disowning you. You're not my granddad anymore. How dare you take my spanner off me and let people time me out in your chat?
What? Nobody will time you out in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Back notification, eh? Gail's little boyfriend, eh?
What?
Yeah, it's all coming out on my live in a minute, Jockney. Don't you worry, lovely. Don't you worry. Yes, Gail, your little back notification there, you know, you're jumping on channels, crying that shuffling's taking your spanner off you and blocking you. And you think you can come over to my granddad's channel, get my spanner took off me, and get your fella to block me, you cheeky little bitch. Make sure you're all at my live for R5, the roast of Gail, eh?
Oh,
take care, granddad.
That's a bit nasty.
Much love.
Emma, you're being a bit harsh here. I think when she sounded quite upbeat there, Emma, didn't she? She sounded chirpy there. Oh, blooming hell. Everybody's having a laugh at the minute, aren't they? Oh, going on about spanners and this and that. And actually, she was quite nice there. She could turn really nasty sometimes. You know, if she gets a bit nasty, like, she can, but she was gentle with me, wasn't she? Call me granddad and all that. I don't mind all that, as long as she doesn't get tore into me there. Blooming hell, like, yeah, she was a wee bit firm but fair. Thank you very much for that, darling. Very, very, very much indeed. Thank you for that. Yeah. I had a near miss from Emma. Ah, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Hey, this YouTube. Yeah, as I say, Dogman earlier, if you're out there, Dogman, you can hear me. Your sound just went muted. It just went. I hope you're okay on the other end or whatever. I've got the link back in again. The link's in. I'll stick a link in. And as I say, I never done nothing, Dogman. Your thing went like. I don't know if it was your reception or your internet, but you're welcome to jump on another time, Dogman. Yeah, you know, like the new or whenever. Like, as I say, I never done nothing to you, like, you know. So yeah, the Dogman was the Dogman made a big statement there. He came on, showed himself. If anybody wants to see it, rewind to the beginning of the live when this is finished, and you'll see the Dogman standing there. I thought, is he going to turn his camera off? Because some people don't like to go on screen, like, you know, like it's always. But he didn't. So I put him on there, and he made a statement saying, "Here I am. You see me standing up." Like, the way I read it is, he's saying, "I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to hide, and I'm here. I'm here." Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think he's got a dispute about this, all this stuff about the donkeys and all that stuff. Like, I think it's you know, the Dogman. He's challenging all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, he'll probably come back on it. If he don't come back on the new, he'll probably come back on another time. I'm going to stick the link in again. My people, I'll stick a link in and see who wants to jump on. Like, seems to be a bit of unrest with spanners and all that. Like, yeah, a bit of unrest there with the spanners. Yes, let's see. I'll put the link back in there. Anybody can come on, ladies or gentlemen. You are welcome to jump on and have a chat with me. Yes, my people, you are more than welcome to jump on and have a chat with me. I've got something going on in the background. When I say the background, I don't mean anything, you know, the background on the YouTube thing. Basically, it's with my song number 3. I'm trying to get a singer, so I'm putting an advert. I won't tell you where. I'm putting an advert into a publication because I need to get a singer. A song I've wrote for a female singer, 25 to 40 age group. That would be the sort of age group for the singer. And we're going to get the music is done, the lyrics I've done. I've wrote the lyrics, the music's already been produced. Get the singer into the studio for about 3 hours. Somebody within London, Greater London, or within easy reaching distance of London to come in one day for 3 hours to the studio, do the track, and then later on, my niece will shoot a video with whoever records the track, whoever the lady is that records the track. She'll do a video, shoot a video of you singing the song, and we will post it on the channel in a professional music studio with a top music producer. Yeah. You'll be doing it for nothing. You don't get paid or anything for this. You just get the opportunity, especially if you haven't done any studio tracks or anything like that before. Somebody with a half decent voice can sing this song that I've wrote, and you will have experience. You go in the studio, recording the track, getting a video shot of yourself, and I'll stick it on the channel, and it could be a breakthrough for you. So as I say, like, if there's anybody out there that wants to know, jump onto my channel and give us a little audition. Just sing something without music even, and I will get my music producer to have a look at you, hear what you sound like, and think if you are up for doing the track. So I'm looking for auditions as well on YouTube. I am looking for auditions. Auditions is the word I think it is. Let's stick a link in, see who wants to come on. Yeah, that'll be good, that will be, if I can get somebody to come on. DJ Masters has disappeared. What happened to him? Maybe he is starting up the campaign for the direct action immediately. Do you know I mentioned that? He took the bull by the horns. Yeah, I think he was busy doing something else, like. But as I say, like, the music thing is going to be my top priority, this song number 3. I've got to try and get it done before Christmas. You know what I mean? Get the singer, get her in the studio, get the track recorded, record the track, and get the video done before Christmas. And this is what, September, nearly over, it's getting on, nearly over September. So you're talking about October, November, December. You know what I mean? Within the next 2 months, really. Got to get somebody in there and get this track laid, because song number 3, I'm so excited about song number 3. You know what I mean? Like, I've just got the feeling this is it's a good one. The music's good. I like it. This is my it's my 3rd song that have been produced. Song number 1 sang by the fantastic Mary O'Donnell on my channel, on the playlist. Check it out. The sun is shining down on me. Check it out. Mary O'Donnell, yeah. Song number 2, I sang and done a video. I'm not really a singer as such, but I just wanted to do this song myself because the lyrics has got a message, and that is called Monkey in a Hole. Yeah, that's song number 2. Like, I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting, I'm sticking a link in. If anybody wants to come on, please come on. But while I'm just, rather than me talking, I'm going to play you the first song that I wrote. I wrote the lyrics. We go in the studio, and we got a Scottish singer called Mary O'Donnell to sing it, and it's called "The Sun Is Shining Down on Me." I'm going to play it and just hold the camera up. You'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to hear it. It's on my channel on the playlist. There's only 2 songs there. "The Sun Is Shining Down on Me" by Mary O'Donnell, which I wrote, and also "Monkey in a Hole," which I wrote and sang. So let's have number 1. Let's have number 1. What do you call it? We're going to listen to "The Sun Is Shining Down on Me," my people. Right, you ready for this? Let me turn the sound down first because I get adverts at the beginning, I think. Here we go. Mary O'Donnell, "The Sun Is Shining Down on Me." This is a song I wrote and got produced. Here we go. Hang on.
Magic is being at the one place on earth.
Get ready for this, people.
Magic is exploring the
Here we go.
The sun is shining down on me. 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 The wheels of my wagon have fallen off. The road ahead is mighty tough. What you gonna do to help me? Are you gonna make things better? Just wait and see. You gotta wake up, never mind the break up. Need a little shake up, make up right now. Wake up, break up, shake up, make up right now. Wake up, break up, shake up, make up right now. The sun is shining down on me. 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 The wheels on my wagon are rolling along to the beat of the song. What you gonna do to help me? Are you gonna make things better? Just wait and see. I'm good and delicious, never malicious. Don't do misery. I'm alone, you're the key. Open my heart, start loving me. The sun is shining down on 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 me. We gotta wake up, never mind the breakup. Need a little shake up, make up right now. Oh, wake up, break up, shake up, make up right now. Oh, wake up, break up, shake up, make up right now. The sun is shining down on me. 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 The sun is shining down on me.
There you go, my people, my people. That was song number 1. I wrote that song and I got Mary O'Donnell, a friend, a singer, to sing it, and we got it produced in the studio. That was song number 1. I'll put the link in for Dogman's back again, I think. I've stuck the link in Dogman. Here he comes. I've got the Dogman coming on. Hang on, I've just checked the banner. Hang on, just to make sure it's him. I've got to do this thing in case I get thingy jigged in the thing. Are you there, Dogman? Yeah, I think that's him. I think that might be Dogman, like, yeah. All right, I'm putting you on, Dogman, yeah? You all right, Dogman?
Yeah. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, is that Dogman?
Can you hear me now? That's me, buddy. That's
yeah.
me. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened there, but listen, the last thing I heard you say.
Yeah, it just come to Dogman. Like when you were on before, Dogman, it just went mute. It just went like the sound went, and I kept talking, saying, "Are you there?" and all that. And I don't know if
that's okay. It's okay, buddy. it could have been this side or anything. Listen to tell you, you were talking about, I think the last thing I heard before it went off was, what is a spectacular? Well, I'm going to tell you what spectaculars are over here, right?
Oh,
a spectacular is a spectacular is, let's say, a big cash robbery or a big warehouse robbery on multiple occasions many years ago. And on the odd occasion, mate, I had to, let's just say, use my own initiative along with other friends, just like many thousands of others. Many, not just me. I'm only the dog man. There's loads of fucking big dogs. I'm only down I was never in a pay grade. I'm just a working class guy. So if you want to talk spectaculars, if you want to talk violent spectaculars, I've no problem even saying it. If I thought that I could hurt British troops, British police, in any way, shape or form, I did, and I tried. Did I ever ask them, did I hurt them? I never fucking bothered hanging around. So, there you go. That's a spectacular. Have I ever killed anybody? Absolutely not. How do I know that? Because anything I was involved in, probably, I'm not even going to go into the news, and they made the news for the right reasons. We got away with loads of money and loads of warehouse gear. Anything else, Japanese, just ask me and I'm going to go back off.
Well, all I can say is, before what I said, like, you came on, showed yourself and all that, so that's a sign of like an innocent man in my book. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, mate, I'm guilty of nothing. I'm guilty of nothing. To see if people want to put that out there and say that, listen, they've got a face to put it to. But I'll tell you something, Japanese. I can only say this to the people who live close to me, even in Belfast, and people will know that fucking face. Might have trouble after about 10 minutes. They notice it's me and say, fuck, he's lost a lot of weight. But they don't know that because they're only people in Belfast. And I can only speak as living in Belfast, the town I was born and raised, where I am at the minute. And I'll tell you this, no, I don't have the horses and all in my fucking apartment. We have 326 acres of land. And that's only in one fucking village, remember that. But apart, listen to this, Japanese, God's truth. I don't fear anybody, and nobody's got any reason to fear me. But what you will get from me always, you'll get the truth, because I'm guilty of nothing. And if I was ever guilty of something, you'll find it in the fucking courts. No doubt you'll find it. But I never hurt an innocent, vulnerable child, woman, or better still, if I'd have seen somebody, one of the enemy, let's just say, no matter where or wherever, or what uniform or what fucking outfit they were wearing, I don't give a fuck, or what their religion. If I seen one of them lying injured, even though I might have been part of that cause and everything, and I've seen this many times, people running off and leaving injured people, and I've seen also soldiers retreating and maybe leaving one, and this happened on multiple occasions. Not when I was there, only a few occasions. But I can honestly tell you now, I have the greatest respect for any man who puts his life out there for his country. Any man. I will never, ever, ever. I listen, I have never been sectarian. I have no hatred for religions. No hatred whatsoever. That's your choice. That's a person's choice. I don't live a fancy life. I just live a lovely working class life, mate. What more working class can you get than horses and dogs, mate? What more working class can you get than that? There you go. And it's not because we make money off them. I love dogs. I have a dog rescue. Jesus Christ Almighty. It's just another tick in the box of Shay the dog man. That's all it is. I'm called the dog man. I make a living through horses, which I love. And Jackie, I really can't say anymore, mate. I really genuinely can't say anymore. I'm still, as I said before, I'm still quite ill. And I'm still recovering, and I want to get my weight back on again before I get back in the saddle. Let's just say it might take a little bit longer than a week to 10 days, but don't worry, cousin. I will come down to the beach on the horses. I know you don't give a fuck, but they're just our horses. And listen, I'm not going to disrespect you, but please don't disrespect me. You can tell me to fuck off. That's not disrespecting me. I will fuck off out of your life because I was never in it. I was never in it. So I didn't say anything. Never will, never have, and no need to. Jared Canavan, my third or fourth cousin. I don't know which it is. I'm not really that bothered. So you get on with your life. And I might even show you the dogs sometimes, the ones that's been rescued. There's 17 of them at the minute. There's 17 of them. And I've no problem putting my face out there. For the simple fact is, do you see when my business and my rescue and everything goes out there? You're all welcome to see them. And you're welcome for a cup of tea anytime you're in Ireland. But if you bring toxicity, and that's all I'm going to say, I'm just going to say within my family, I can't do outside my family unless it's very, very close friends. If you think you'll ever bring toxicity into my life, let me tell you, I will turn your world upside down. And that's not a threat, and it's not even a promise. It's just what I will do. Why? Because if you ever, and this goes out to anyone, ever think for a second, and I'm not disrespecting any of you, even the fucking bad ones, the dirty ones, the filthy ones, the real wrongs, the real bad ones, just leave me alone, because I have never, ever, ever said a bad word about you, cuz. Remember that. Are you a cousin? Yes. Are you family? Absolutely not, mate. You're just a piece of sperm that travels through DNA. That's all you are. And to me, that's all you'll ever be. And I'll still have horses and I'll still have dogs. And you know something? I've got a few quid cash. By God, I don't know. I wouldn't even tell my son how much I've got because he'd probably fucking rob it on me. And I love him. I fucking love him, but money does things to people that you wouldn't believe me. But it's never did it to me because I'm from the Falls Road. Never forget that. And the Falls Road holds many things. It holds so many good, decent, working class people, and it still does. Yeah. And they're allowed, and they have the freedom of it. I'll make you an offer, Jared Canavan. I'll make you an offer and I'll put this to you, cousin, because you really bothered me today because you come out with a lot of lies. And you pushed a narrative which is totally, I don't know, mate. I'm just going to say this. I'm still not going to disrespect you. But you know something, mate? You're welcome. I'm sure. By me, you're welcome. There you go. By me, you're welcome. Come back and live in the beautiful Belfast, the city you were born in, mate. Say why. Am I asking that? You really don't have to come back and never bother me. I hope you have a good life with your dogs and with your family. With your family. And I mean that. But listen, getting past you, I am going to arrive down with the horses and stuff. I don't even know if I might get the fucking bus down. I might be a real working class guy and just go back to my roots. And, you know, when I used to jump in the boot of a bus and open the back doors with my mates when we were going to school. And then I used to jump on the front of a bus with a balaclava on. And I used to tell the driver, get the fuck off, you're getting shot. I never had a gun. And you know what he used to say? He used to say my last name. And he'd first use Young, then he'd use my last name. See, when I see you later, I'm going to be at the Ballock City. Just let me get the money off the bus first because there's no cameras and I get keeping the money. That's what the bus drivers always said. We never forced them off the buses. And another thing about the Dogman, I learned to drive anything, a dump truck. It started off with a dump truck on one of my father's, God rest him, one of his sites of the many properties he has, but they only belong to family. They only belong to family because I come from a massive family and they all had help and they all are hardworking. Every single one of them. And they all own lots of their own businesses, but they're still working class apart from my two sisters. They're two working asses, but I love them. Not working classes, they're working asses for thinking they can be middle class Catholics. Who the fuck wants to be a middle class Catholic? Who the fuck wants to be a Roman Catholic? Don't ever think that I'm Roman. Don't think that I'm a Roman Catholic. I'm a Catholic. It's been a bit of a weight to carry, but I still carry it, mate, and I love it. Jesus carried a cross. What's wrong with me being a Catholic? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. So if you want me to quote from the New Testament, I've no problem, because I have read it for many, many years. Though it's not Catholic, I still dabble now and again in the New Testament. If you want the Psalm 23, which is the Lord is my shepherd, I have no problem reciting to you. But I'll also recite the Soldier Song. I'll also recite Flower of Scotland. And I'll also recite, or even sing for you, Ralph McTell, The Streets of London, because it's one of the most beautiful songs. And that's also Peter Starr said, Where do you go to, my lovely? I think it's good as well. That's brilliant. Absolutely. Listen, most millennials and people born 5 years before whatever, they know, I'm not going to disrespect them, they just know different life. They just know different. They're spoiled. They're spoiled. And they get spoiled that much, they take advantage of being spoiled and they ruin their own lives. That's all I'm going to say, Jackney. I only come back on to let you know what the spectaculars were. Yeah. I'm going to have to leave because I'm...
can I ask you one question before you go, Dogman? You know, you've got these horses and all that, the horses. Like, whereabouts do you get them? You know, like shoed sort of thing?
Oh, no. Listen, you see, the difference is we get a farrier. There's a difference between a blacksmith and a farrier. The guy who runs it is family. He's actually the biggest influence in it. I'm not going to say who, what, or where he is. But what I will say is they have the horses. They have a farrier that comes. He's also a friend. He's not a blacksmith. A blacksmith makes lots of things, including gates and fences and little bits and pieces. A farrier comes and fixes a horse's hooves and fixes their feet. They do it.
So does a blacksmith make the hoof like the iron hoof, and the farrier puts it on the horse? Is that how it works?
That's exactly. You find when a farrier comes to your, years ago the blacksmith used to put it over the anvil, and actually it was only not that many years ago. So let's say 3.5 decades, close to 4. I was a child, even though I grew up in West Belfast. My father, he was a thinker. He was a thinker. He wasn't a drinker, or he wasn't a fucking smoker. Never. He was a thinker. That's what he was. Yeah. And I'll tell you something. His thinking has brought great joy into life. So it's he's gone now, mate. Time to move on and send best wishes to everybody. Our horses are bought from Holland. That's where they're bought from. The horses are shoed. Not all the horses are actually bought from Holland. The horses which pull carriages and traps and gigs and whatever, they're bought in Holland. Well, let's say 95% of them. They have more heart attacks than humans, and you have to have them put down because they're not pets. And I love horses. And that happens more times than it happens to humans. So are they expensive? Put it like this. My close family, spend more money on them than they make. There you go. Because we also have lots of other horses, different names, shapes, sizes, and breeds, mate. And they're all pets. They're all pets, and they're all used as well.
Oh, I've got another question. I've got another question for you, Dogman. Right, if somebody was going to go to the island of Ireland, like north and south combined, and somebody that had never been to Ireland, the island of Ireland, and they were going to go to 3 places, like 3 cities, towns, or whatever you want to call it, what would be the 3 places?
You see, I will name 5 or 6, Jockey, but you'll have to pick 3 out of this, and then I'll tell you my favourite place in the whole of Ireland.
All right. This is the 3 I was going to do when I go there. I was going to go first to Belfast, like they've got that Titanic museum. Then I would go to this place called Galway Bay, and then I would
that's a far fucking distance from where the Titanic museum is, but I'm sure I can get you a boat that it won't sink.
Yeah, and then the last one would be Dublin, so I had Belfast, Galway Bay and Dublin. I think they're three good places to go to.
Well, I think what you'll get is, mate, you've got great architecture, and Dublin, of course, because it's the capital city of Ireland. I mean, the capital city of the whole of Ireland. But you've also got Belfast, which is the capital city of the north, which is really, you know, it's really only coming out of itself the last, say, 20 years or so. But at the same time, you'll find Belfast has also changed in a way. In the city, it's all about money, money, money. And it's money being made off the back of horrible, horrible happening here for 50 years. And that's how I see it myself. I can only speak for myself and a lot of my friends. And some of my family, not all of my family. I don't like to see it. We have more tourists on the Falls Road. Sorry,
Dogman, you said it was something about on the back of something for 50 years. What's that? I just missed that bit.
I think it's horrible for, let's just say there's quite a few tours you can do here in Belfast, right?
Yeah.
There's one that they've got the paddy wagon tour. I'm not advertising the paddy wagon, but what I would say, if you want to hear a fairy story, don't go on it. You'll spend money which you don't need to spend. You'll spend money which you don't need to spend, and you'll also be with 31 other people on each of their coaches. And listen, you don't really see anything when you're like that, mate. I would say to you, being from Belfast, I would say definitely Dublin, but just remember, definitely Dublin. You mightn't find anywhere to stay in Dublin. Remember that. The simple fact is, Dublin at this present time does not even have a bedroom for rent, mate. And if you want a bedroom for rent for a month, you're going to pay €4,200. And I don't mean in the centre of Dublin. I'm talking out in the fucking sticks, mate. And we say out in the sticks 15 minutes away. That's what you're going to pay. As for hotels and drink, let me tell you something now. Ireland's doing what it's good at. And we have such a thing called a leprechaun. A leprechaun. And think about it, leprechaun. We've did it for years, mate. Smoke and mirrors, and it brings billions to Ireland, and we'll continue to do. Will it change because of what I say? No. But if you read it right, mate, the reading of it is leprechaun, which is a true word for gold. But leprechaun is what it is. It's a fucking con. St. Patrick wasn't Irish. We adopted him. He's more Scottish than anything. He's more Scottish. He's nothing to do with Ireland. We just adopted him because he got rid of the rats. We need St. Patrick on YouTube.
Dogman, Film Boy mentioned leprechauns as well.
He mentioned what?
He mentioned leprechauns as well earlier today.
Well, I'll be honest with you, and this is no disrespect, and it's not a bad thing, and I mean this. And take no disrespect in this, Film Boy. Leprechauns, let me see. Do we have them? Let me see, do we have them? No, we don't. Another thing, too, I'd just like to make clear. I heard you shouting something on a rant. You shouted about something, with something like the Dogman's been begging to get in contact with me. I can assure you folks out there, I've never begged for nothing. What I did do was, I sent a message, a voice message, and I hope my old friend, the Hulk, still has it. And it says, ask Film Boy if he'd like to sort this out. That was a lot of weeks back when it was already banned off. It was still unknowns. It was still everything. And then I'm banned, never getting back on his channel. And Film Boy, God love you. But 2 or 3 hours later, I was back on it. And the first thing you said was, respect, Dogman. You never said sorry. You said, respect, Dogman. Mate, I know you don't respect me. I know you don't even like me. So, if you want to get views for the next 3 or 4 days, call as you wish. You've seen my face. If you can put that body on my face, my missus will be over the fucking moon. Over the moon. You put that body into my face.
Sorry, Andy. You're
calling me donkey because of my third leg. Nothing else, mate. It's not that big, but it is what it is, Jack. Any other questions, my friend?
No, I think I've got. Have you got any masters? Because you're hail sort of guy. Any questions?
Oh, hail, you best believe. Never walk alone, my friend. Never walk alone. Any question?
Absolutely,
Yeah, for Dogman.
Yeah,
The Dogman's
Yeah,
a serious man. I can tell right away the Dogman is a serious man. He's a straight talker.
Do you know what I do?
Do you know, I love listening to you. So honestly, see when you tell a story, it grips me.
Masters, I get a lot of shit, mate. I get a lot of shit, particularly about the football team I support. I support the fucking Spurs, mate. I love the Spurs. But you know the funny
You're like the
thing
Spurs, you're Tottenham, man. Tottenham.
Yes, I'm a Tottenham man. But my DNA is Glasgow Celtic, mate, and nothing ever changed.
Oh, well,
There's
then,
nothing
you
gives
know
me a
that.
bigger buzz.
There's only one paradise, mate.
Listen, there only is one paradise in football, and it's in fucking Glasgow, mate.
Oh,
we
yes,
have one of the
man,
greatest
you know
stadiums. We have one of the, listen, the greatest stadium to me, apart from Paradise, was White Hart Lane.
Aye.
And then you brought...
Well, I don't know Anfield, but... Anfield for me is second place.
Listen, Anfield, of course, is your second place because you're singing the same songs and you both have hearts because you are true. I'm not the one of
my mum went to school with it. See, my mother, she went to school with Kenny Dalglish.
Listen, I like Kenny Dalglish. He was a cracking player, but Kenny, listen, you're not fucking Irish, so fucking... Apart from that, you're a good guy. Know what I mean? So, listen, Masters, I'll tell you now, mate. Have I ever told lies in my life? Fuck, absolutely, mate. That's before I ever had responsibilities, before I ever had my own family. I didn't give a fuck, and that's the God's truth. Not that I didn't care. I just didn't give a fuck. I never thought about consequences. I never thought about them yet. But
so was Albert Street?
Albert Street, the Falls Road. And I've still got relations live there. And I've got cousins who live there who steal cars, burn cars, sell drugs. I don't live there. And my cousins, yes, they are. Do they burn cars? Yes. Do they sell drugs? Yes. Do I see them? No. Are they family?
Yes. You've got your family, you've moved on. Yes, man, I understand, mate.
You know what my family is? My family's my kids. My family is my children and my missus. Not my brothers and my sisters. They're
exactly. You move on,
that's my family.
Jock me, hail. Oh. Are you a Celtic man, Jock me?
Yeah.
On you giggle. On you giggle, my man.
Jock me, Masters, no disrespect, guys. I am going to have to go. I'm going to have to take a break for a few hours because, as you know,
I'm sorry I missed you. You're straight talking, my friend. I like. You're dead. See when you aye, I know. So because I'm new to it, man, I'm enjoying it.
Listen, massive respect. Just keep your own opinion and agree to disagree, mate, and forget about... I don't read chat, and if I do, it's usually 2 days later.
There they are.
And I don't call it. Do you know what I mean? So
people can get stuck because I jumped on here. See, because I jumped on to Dodgy Dave's page. I'm just doing what I want. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. It's YouTube. I can turn my phone off.
You can go and jump on if you want. You can jump on a rocking horse if you want, mate. You can jump on a hobby horse.
That's it, mate.
You can jump on a fucking...
Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane, my man.
Absolutely. And do you know something? I'm going to leave this chat saying, with respect to Jockney, absolutely 100,000,000%. And Master,
he's an amazing guy. God bless, my friend. God bless. I'll be praying for your family. God bless.
Listen, lots of other people in this chat, and also, I've never disrespected the chat ever in the cesspit. Never. So remember that. Facebook, Film Boy and Jared, remember that. I've never disrespected anybody.
I'm sure you just sorted it out, man. It was just something stupid, man.
No, let me tell you something. Masters in life. There's things in life. And I can tell you something now. I'm not scratching because of that itch, but I'll tell you what. It's took over his body like the chicken pox.
You're not going to lose sleep there. I know, mate.
Let me tell you something. I'm going out for something to eat, and we're also getting groceries, and we're also going to have a lovely night in. And I'll talk to my family. When I say my family, my kids later. I might even give Liverpool a ring. I might give Belfast a ring, mate. But listen to tell you, I've had enough of this today. Love and respect to all the good people and all the chats.
Yeah, man.
A big shout out. a big show. All right, listen, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. Love and respect and
You're a gentleman.
All right, lads.
You have a nice day, my
God
friend.
bless.
Yeah,
God bless. God bless.
Hail, 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 hail.
Hail, hail.
Hail, hail. How are you, Jockey? You all good, mate?
Yeah, good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No bad, mate. Yeah, just getting, just having a laugh at this YouTube, mate. People take it too serious, man.
Yeah, they do. They get too serious.
And do you know what annoys me, right? Can I say something? It's like,
yeah.
People think because I'm on this and I'm getting passionate about it and I'm saying my opinions, and see when I go on, I look like dead passionate about stuff, so they think that's getting into that young boy's head. This is taking over his life, but it's not like that. This is the way I am all the time, mate. I'm not changing for YouTube. I'm not trying to act like something I'm not. I'm just being who I am. I will say my opinion. I don't care if MD doesn't like it, and I will respect that other person's opinion and take it on board that that's that person's opinion. But at the same time, people have got to realise that this is just the way I am. I'm like Marmite. You either love me or you hate me.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. In between. I'm just laughing because I put a thing on the screen. Somebody said, Peggy says, Masters, have you been round out of Glasgow for harming a woman? She says.
No. Come on, Peggy. I thought you'd be more intelligent than that. Do I look like a man that would hit a woman?
Yeah, Peggy's, yes. Sorry, she said, yeah, Peggy's a woman. Like she said, Masters, have you been round out of Glasgow for harming a woman?
No, I've been called, wait here, that's right. A robber, I'm a creeper, I steal out of houses. What is it? What were they saying? All sorts of chatting shit. I've done this, I've done that. No. Whatever I've done, I've said already online. When I was younger, I was a rogue. I was a criminal. I didn't care. And that's before I even get into drugs, because it's indoctrinated down the road, as you know. You grow up down the road. You know what I mean? It's like, if you don't steal enough, you're not the coolest kid in the block. So it's like, you had to, it was just one of the things. But you grow, you learn, you make your mistakes. I might not be proud of them all, but I don't regret them, mate, at the end of the day. I have some regrets maybe, but it's not, I don't lose sleep over it. And I certainly would tell, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And at the end of the day, I did bad things, but I know I'm a guy who, if you're good to me, I'm good to you. I'll give everyone respect till they lose that respect. That's it. That's the way I operate. You know what I mean? I was brought up well. I've got moral scruples. You know what I mean?
Soil, excuse me, Soil Alpin says, Marmite, PP will have some of that for hair dye.
His hair dye. That's funny. That's funny. Say like, that's funny, mate. I like PP's. Proper old school, man.
Did you have a Marmite jar earlier? Because he seems to have seen Marmite somewhere.
I hate Marmite. I can't stand it. It's horrible.
Or maybe you thought you were eating a Marmite sandwich or something like that.
No, it was just a ham sandwich. It was just a ham sandwich, mate.
Ham sandwich, yeah. Yeah, they're all sort of ganging. They're all ganging up a bit on you here. Look at this one here.
Oh, I know they will. But mate, they're fake accounts, half of them. But
Masters, you admitted yourself the other day that you were a housebreaker. She says. My follower says that. Like
no, a housebreaker, a commercial shop breaker.
Oh, like commercial premises. I know what you mean, like factories,
businesses and stuff. Aye.
Yeah.
I stole cars. I don't. But are you trying to tell me all these people that are giving it that in the chat? They're all villains, half of them. No, they're want to be villains. Know what I mean? And it's not there for them. No, I found right. I found I'm a guy, right, that grew up in a fucking hard area, right, and I try to escape that. But no, I find these people have had everything handed to them, who come from good areas, want to be like me, and I want to be like them. Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean?
Role reversal thing, isn't it? Like
aye.
Like live.
No, I mean it's.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, Could you get?
Aye, and I'm not. I know, mate. But they'll not come on and have a proper chat with you and have it out with you. But
no,
like Mr. Motor Buggeries last night when he even came on and have it out with me. Why?
I was going to say, just in his defence, not.
Yeah.
I just mean as objective as.
You're entitled to your own opinion, sir, and I respect that.
What I'm saying is, as a host to the live, and what I'm saying is, I don't think it's good if the guy's in the chat, say, if he's in the chat, then you could.
I don't look at the chat.
No, but I was just saying, if he was, you could, and you say something like, then he's got the opportunity to jump and own, and challenging you and going, what are you talking about, or whatever.
But like, mate, but they'll not beat me in an argument, mate. They'll not beat me in an argument, mate. I'm too clever for that, mate.
Yeah, but when he's no here,
there's a thing in Glasgow we used to sing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I threw it back again. I understand. You don't get me to bite, mate, unless I want to bite.
No, I was just saying. Then you see, if he was in the chat, or he was, like about, then it's good. But when he's not here, it's like he's not got the opportunity to
back himself up.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, last night I gave him the biggest platform on YouTube to come on and have it out with me, and he wouldn't do it because he knows he's a grass. He's a grass, mate. He's a grass. He's a grass.
I don't know. I can't.
You don't know. It's not up to for you to know. I'm just putting it out there. He's a grass, mate. He's a grass. I've got credible sources. He's a grass, and he hangs with grasses. So, and he goes about being at the big game.
Sometimes he might be watching from knowing the chat. So if you're there more,
no, he'll be watching the wee slip.
He might jump on because he's jumped on my things before. He just parachutes straight in. He might parachute in. Yeah, if you're there, Buggies.
I might just parachute. I might just parachute right in his house. He never knows.
Oh,
SAS style. I'm joking, mate. I'm making light of it.
I know. Here, tell me something about your music scene at the minute with your sets and all that. Are you doing anything? Like, what I mean is, you used to get gigs and all that, didn't you? Like,
but I do it for fun now, mate. I just do it for fun, man. Coming on here, man, it's a wee bit of a platform. It'll get my music out there, and if anybody likes it, if I can put a smile on one person's face, then I'm happy.
Can you play any musical instruments? Can you actually play any musical instruments?
No. It was all it was analog vinyl mixing I did in the early 90s, and then it all went digital in the DJ scene. So I moved on to CDs, and then it jumped from CDs to your wee file drives. You know the wee file drives, the wee thumb. See your thumb drives. Then it moved on to that. And then it jumped from there to the computer, and now it's standalone. So where you use like a controller, like you want me to show you there? That's what I use at the minute. But I've got two of them. I've got one in the room. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I've got one like that. I use this. But this is a learning curve. This one, I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, right there. I've got a bit of picture for you.
It's a little mini thing, isn't it? Like an iPad size. Well, bigger than that, like an iPad thing, a bit bigger. Like,
it's a machine studio. It's machine studio. That's the actual. That's when it's all lit up. That's a picture of it all lit up there. But it's a learning curve. You have to go. I mean, see that machine. You could make the Black Eyed Peas made their hit singles out there.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
That's a full. What it is that it's not standalone, as in it needs software to run. So the way you run it is, but it does everything. It does your editing. It does all your. I mean, you can use it as an MPC. You can use it for drum routines, and you can color code it into the pads. So say you wanted like all your hi hats. Yellow, all your bass drums red. You colour code it, so then you can do like drum machines, and you can like you can sample into it. You can sample into it, load it into a pad, drop the sounds, and then you can start mixing it all up. Do you know what I mean? And making music out of it. It's really a good machine. It is, but it's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. It works with. Have you ever heard of Ableton Live? The program Ableton Live? No.
No, really.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, go on.
Well, Ableton Live is Ableton Live is a big, like it's a DAW, you know, it's a digital thing, mate. It's a workstation, as you know what I mean. It's a it's a DAW. Aye. So it's like that, but it's a learning curve. That is a learning curve. That one. You have to. I mean, people like they do like 6-month courses on it, and then you can go further and enhanced on it and stuff. Costs you a few quid, but you have to go down south to a place. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's a place down south. A lot of my friends get into it, and that's the machines they use. But the thing is, I mean, you could make music in it. You could make music from just a cheap laptop these days and just download some proper good apps to make music. But it's not I mean, like, you need to spend a few pounds if you want to do it right. You know. If you want to do it properly, you need to spend a
question from You Never Walk Alone 97. I don't know. I think this might be a music-related question. I think it might. She says, "Ask Masters, did he ever do Creamfields? Could be wrong, but think I'm right. Did you ever do Creamfields?"
No, I've done Callan Academy. I've done the Callan Academy in Glasgow. That was probably my biggest gig. Because. I never done Creamfields, no. I played at the Callan Academy. I've done MC. See, I used to do the MC. See, but what I did is I started doing dancing at the rave scene, and then I moved on to MCing because we have MCs at raves, and then I moved on to the mixing. My cousin, I started out at the same time as my cousin because I was in and out of prison because of drugs and all that. I ruined my career, mate. You know what I mean?
It's a shame, Matt, isn't it? Like. Have you ever done? You know what you're doing at the minute. Do you ever do anything with singers? Like have any write songs and do stuff?
No, but one of my friends, I don't want to name his name over this. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't think he would like it, but he used to run a big radio station at Govan. Don't know if you heard it. Maybe.
No.
And he's incorporated a lot of singers into his stuff. He's doing really well. He's smashing it. He's a Govan boy as well. You know what I mean? Aye, it's a big thing in Glasgow. The techno hardcore scene these days. My friend runs some of the biggest raves in Scotland. Aye, two of my friends run the biggest raves in Scotland and down south. Some of them. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And my cousin gets signed for a massive record label there, so he's smashing it as well. So it's just about time I stay out of jail long enough to actually get out there and do a bit. You know what I mean again?
So what does your cousin do? Does he sort of play an instrument, sing and all that or whatever?
Oh no, he's just spent about nearly 40 grand and built a studio for the ground up there. So he's getting into production now. He was and he's getting hired all over the country, but he's been doing it for years now. But we got a set. Do you know how we started, Jockney? Right, we were only young boys, right, and we didn't have the money, obviously, growing up in Govan Hill, as you know, right. So what we'd do is we'd buy cheap record players, and it was the Technics 1210s you needed to actually mix the music back in the day, and they cost a few quid, you know. I've got one up. I've got two of them. You know what I'm talking about, the Technics 1210 turntable?
No, really, but
this one here.
I know what you're doing. Turntable,
this one. This is the Technics 12. See this here? You see it?
Oh yeah, it's good, isn't it? Looks
that's the Technics 1210. That's an analog. It's an analog turntable, and what it is it's got the pitch control on it. So really, with back in the day, you done it by ear. You had to have an ear for it, and that's what I learned on. So you see, with this digital stuff, you don't really. I mean, a monkey could learn it. Yeah. A monkey could learn it. Yeah, man. Because what happens now is it's all digital, so it'll tell you how fast a record's played, like a tune's playing, to probably about maybe half a millimetre of a out. Do you know what I mean? If that is totally accurate these days because of the technology, you know what I mean? So it's so and not just that, they have synchronization buttons on them now, which I don't believe they should have, because it takes the whole sentiment out of the DJing. Because, like I said, the way they've been built now, a monkey could do it, but I don't use sync buttons. I don't look at the digital things. I still do it by ear, even though I'm using digital. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot with something else. Now, you must be able to do it, because I heard you do a little thing the other night. Now, I want to hear something a bit more substantial, if it's possible. Could you do a little bit of rapping? Can you rap something? Spit a few bars?
See, it's not. I'm not much of a rapper. But see, like, you've got to understand, because we're generations apart, I don't think you get it. It's like, MCing isn't rapping. What it is like, you're a master of ceremonies. So, if there's a DJ playing and you're an MC, what you're meant to do, it's just to hype up the crowd and get them all going. You know what I mean?
But you can just do a bit of rapping. Can you do it?
Want me to do a bit? Right, I'll do what I can. Right.
Yeah, man. Right. Take your time.
My DJs took a heart attack. He's fell down upon his back. He didn't know the drugs that he could take. The misters came in, picked him up, and then he came and shook him up. Fuck's sake, mate. You made a mistake. Ain't a been a seen a D, a N, F, a G. You're rocking to the sounds of the Mr. MC. I will take you higher than ever before. The way you rock your body, you'll be crying out for more. I'm going to touch you, hold you. Can you hear me? Why is it froze?
Brilliant, brilliant, man.
It froze there, man. What happened there?
Yeah, no, it was just a one little bit.
I've broke the internet again.
Brilliant, man. That was
right, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. One, let's have some fun. Two.
Start from the beginning.
Right.
Do it again. That's warmed you up.
Right. My DJs took a heart attack. He's feeling down upon his back. He didn't know the drugs that he could take. The misters came and picked him up and in and came and shook him up and fuck's sake, mate, you've made a mistake. Ain't a been a seen a D, a N, N, F, a G. You're rocking to the sounds of the Mr. MC. I will take you higher than ever before. The way you rock your body, you'll be crying out for more. I'm going to touch you, hold you, fuck you and squeeze you. When you see my cocky, it'll definitely please ya. Going out to all the girls in the place. Front to the back, the sides in the middle. Blow the fucking horns in the place. One time, get up to Johnny, this one's yours.
Oh, brilliant, man. Oh, brilliant.
I bet. I don't know if you'd get that, no, but it's because our generations apart, you know what I mean? You might not get that.
Yeah. No, I did get it. I thought it was good, man. So you know how to
Thanks,
do the rhythm and all that. I thought that
you need the beat behind it, but you've got to hear it live, and it's all one doing it like this. See, when you're doing it live, you've got to chant it. You've got to chant it for the lungs. It's like singing. You can sing in a house, right? But see if you're singing in a house and you think you're great, and then when you go over live over a PA system, you know, so you'll get feedback and all that, and you've got to chant it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like for the lungs.
The songs I like is, you know, when there's a song like, and you've got the melody and it's no fast.
I'm still here. I'm just taking the camera off, right? Yeah.
You know, the rapping is like slow. It's not like fast. But it's still rapping. You know? Like I like.
See, that's the difference. So it's not. I'm an MC. I'm not a rapist. I'm an MC DJ. A DJ MC.
Yeah, but it's still.
You get me?
Still think quite good. That was. Yeah, that was good. That was. Yeah, definitely.
1, let's have some fun. 2, gonna rock you. 3, with the ecstasy. 4, you know the score. 5, let's come alive. 6, my DJ's doing his tricks. And number 7, DJ take you straight to heaven. 8, let's concentrate. 9, with the rhyme. 10, that's right. Here we go again. Yeah, that's actually not even my one. That's my wee pal's one. But that's but
good.
So he wouldn't mind me. He wouldn't mind me doing it.
No, if you were going to learn a musical instrument, which one would you pick? I know which one I would pick. I've done a little bit.
Keyboards.
Yeah, I was doing piano, like
the old Junos. Do you remember the old Junos? That's the kind of keyboards that, like, if I could get my hands on one, or a Roland 909 or a 303.
Yeah.
You ever heard of? That's the sort of stuff. Do you know I had one, mate? I had one years ago.
Yes,
I had one, man, years ago. Do you know how much they're worth now? They're worth a mint now. You could sell them for like, honestly, mate, see if I kept it, I sold it years ago when I I never sold it, mate. They're worth a fortune, bro. People could sell. I mean, see if you've got one of them, a lot of money in them.
I tell you what, bro. Bro, I go to my library round the corner. I've got a library, nice big library, and I can go in there, and I've got 2 pianos. And what you do is you plug the earphones into the piano, yeah. And you can sit there and you can book the piano, you know, for like an hour. Like, you don't pay nothing. So I can use the piano.
It's like sound control in Glasgow. You used to be able to go in and use all the keyboards and stuff and get a jam. Yeah. Now sound control, you must know. Let me try and explain this to you. Right, see when you're coming out of the town, when you're just going up to like Govan Hill and that, when you're coming out of the town, it's where sound, Richer Sounds. You remember Richer Sounds in Glasgow on the corner?
Yeah, I've heard of that, Richer Sounds. Yeah.
Richer Sounds.
As well, like.
Aye, that was where we used to go there, man, and buy all our stuff out of there, and we'd get our stuff at sound control. That was next door. Now there's a place called Rubber Dub Records now that sells all your digital stuff, all your MPCs and controllers, your keyboard stuff like that, your synths and stuff. You know, I'd like one of the old Moogs. The Moogs. Yes.
Somebody's asking if you've got a set ready for later. Do you do that? What's his name, Darrell's or something? Has Master's got a set ready
for later? Not today. Not we do that on a Friday.
Oh, Friday.
That'll be a Friday. We'll be doing that. But I'm making a set up. No, but I am going to make a set today and put it out anyway. Aye. So I'm actually trying to charge the phone long enough to actually record it. I need to, because I've never really done streaming. This is new to me. So I'm going to invest in better cameras and better streaming equipment, so then I can get out there. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm having trouble getting a proper stereo feed through the StreamYard, because StreamYard, as soon as you go into StreamYard, right, it uses the mic off the actual device rather than a line out coming from my controller, which putting out the music through StreamYard. So I need to find a sound technician that can sort that for me. But that's the problem, because I'm not a sound technician. Don't claim to be one. I don't know that shit about it, and I really don't know much about streaming. I'm only learning. But the DJ side of things, I'll do it all day long. But I need to get a proper sound going out there so people can hear it properly. Because there's a difference. See, if you just play it over your phone, it just sounds. See, when the hi-hats are in and the vocals, then the breaks, you don't hear it right. It goes up and down, it farts. Because it isn't designed. These small devices is not made for that, you know. Unless you buy certain things for it to do it right. No, you need proper cameras and stuff to capture the sound in as well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So you're enjoying yourself on this YouTube? Are you?
I love it, mate. I think it's fantastic. Mate, why do people take it too serious, man? And then because I'm passionate. They're like, last night they're trying to get in about my head, putting words in my mouth, and it'll never work with me, mate. They'll never be able to do it. They're not clever enough. Yeah, see the IQ level I've met on here. It's like, I see a lot of them. See, if they had a brain cell, it'd be lonely, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I'm not slagging the people. There is some people out there on this that really shouldn't be on it, man, because they're vulnerable. They're going to get taken advantage of. They let it in their head too much. They let it overwhelm their life. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's sad because there's a lot of people who don't get out their houses. They don't have a life apart from YouTube, and they're letting it consume their whole life. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't work there now, so you'll see me a lot on here. But you'll see me from time to time taking breaks where I'll be away for probably 3-4 months maybe at times. But I'll be back. I'll pop back up. There'll be like, where did you go to? And I'll be the exact same guy I was before. I'll never change.
No, that's it.
I'll not change. That's it, mate. Yeah. Be honest. Be yourself. Be real. That's the way I see it. I'm going to ask you a question, Dogman, right? Do you see my heading there, man? See that my heading?
Yes,
save your
rich on to untouchable. Is that Untouchable.
Sorry, it's a typo. Save your rich untouchable soul.
Soul. Yeah, save your rich
sorry.
untouchable soul.
It's a typo. Because I couldn't get it all in.
I get you, yeah.
But we know what it stands for, save your rich untouchable soul. Can you guess?
Well, I think it's you've got your morals and nothing can bribe you to change your like your moral compass.
Why is this freezing?
What?
It's freezing.
It's not freezing.
Right,
can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can
you hear me?
Yeah, your audio is brilliant. Yeah.
Right, pardon me. No, save your rich untouchable soul. So what do you think why do you think I write that?
Well, it means you can't be corrupted, by like money to make you. You've got your morals, and you don't do things for money.
But why is my name DJ Cyrus? Can you work it out? It's an anagram.
DJ Cyrus.
Forget the DJ. Cyrus. SYRUS. Save your rich untouchable soul.
Oh yeah. Save your rich
untouchable
soul. So how would you spell that, Cyrus? SY, save your untouchable.
SYRUS.
Save your
rich untouchable soul. SYRUS.
Right,
it's the first letter.
Cyrus.
SYRUS. Cyrus. Cyrus was a Greek. Like Cyrus was a Greek before. Cyrus was what, mate? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Greek god.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't a Greek god. What he was a philosopher, and he was a.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was a philosopher, and he was a poor man, but the rich gave him a say, and his name was Cyrus, and that was one of the reasons why I called it that. But it stands, in my eyes, it stands for save your rich untouchable soul.
Yeah, that's
meaning I can't.
Socrates, Plato, the philosophers, wasn't it? Like Plato, Socrates, all that sort of stuff. Like, Cyrus, he must be one as well. Like, Cyrus, that's good stuff, man, isn't it?
It's just to make it fun, isn't it, and make it different.
Yeah,
and it's to get.
We've got about another. Hang on, another 6 minutes because I've had a thing flash up. I'm using a laptop, but it's not plugged.
I know. I'm the same. I know. I'm going to need to go, but I enjoy your show, mate, and I'll keep coming back. I think it's fantastic, Jockney, and I think you're a cracking guy, mate. Honestly, keep up the good work. And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Right, my boy. Carlton Tongs and Boot Boys come together as one on YouTube. See you later, my boy. God bless.
Right,
see you later, my man. Cheerio, brother. There's my phone going. See you later.
Yeah, catch you later.
Later, mate. Right, brother.
Bye.
Tom, why did...
Yeah, I'll get you. Yeah, he's going. Let me get him off the thing. Yeah, I've got him off the thing. Yeah, I helped you to get off the screen there, Masters. Thank you very much for the DJ Masters. As I say, my battery's gone flat on this laptop. I will do another live tomorrow sometime in the afternoon, possibly. I'm going to unplug this setup and get downstairs because this is somebody else's flat I am using for their Wi-Fi. They've kindly gave me the keys to their flat and all that. But I live downstairs and I am about to go. But anyway, my people, big shout out to the Dogman. He came on and he came on in person, revealed himself standing, and he looks like, he's not hiding from anything like that, the Dogman. And he told us quite a bit about himself. Yeah, he came right on there. He really surprised me because he was standing there. I thought he was going to turn his camera off and that, but no, he said, look, this is me. I'm showing you who I am. That, to me, is not a sign of a guilty man of anything. You know what I mean? Showing himself and that. And then we had a nice little chat about, you know, he was telling us about things from, you know, the horses and all that, and about West Belfast, you know, like Belfast and all that sort of stuff. So I was very interesting chat with Dogman, and he may come back again for a follow-up chat. Like, and also I spoke to the DJ Masters, aka Mr. Darkraver79. Yeah, we had a good chat with him, and as I say, he will come back as well. Yeah, we had some in-depth conversations. So on that note, I'm going to say good day, have a good evening, and be lucky, and I'll catch you tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off, my people, my people. Thank you very much, my people, my people. Really, really good chat there, that was. So I will say, yeah, as I say, the battery's gone flat now anyway, so I'll catch you tomorrow. So I'll say good evening, have a good evening, be lucky, catch you tomorrow. My people, my people.